guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you along on the journey of this closet system. I recently got the PAX closet system from IKEA, and I'm going to share going to IKEA, picking everything out, measuring everything, building it all, and then organizing it. So if you're interested in that, keep watching, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. I will leave the measurements of the pieces that I got down below. I think there are 3 different sizes, and I have one of each. I can't remember exactly what they are. I want to say it's 19 inches, 29 inches, and 39 inches. Don't quote me on that. I will put it down below in the bottom bar, and then I will let you guys know every single item that I got to make this system. So yeah, it is not completely complete yet, just because there are a couple of things that were out of stock that I wasn't able to get. And then now that I have it up in here, there are a couple of changes that I want to make. So I will go through all of that with you guys in this video. So let's rewind in time and get started. All right, we just pulled up to IKEA. So we're gonna go in. Adam did all of the measurements for the room. And so we're gonna be able to look at all the closet stuff. I didn't do the planning ahead of time. I thought I might, but I ended up just not doing it. So we're gonna go in and kind of just do it in store right now. So let's go inside. It's also snowing like crazy, which is not ideal shopping weather, trying to get all this stuff out and into the car. So we'll see how this goes. He's figuring literally everything out for me.
Yeah, I don't know what height you're gonna have, but whatever, you're gonna adjust those.
And then 3 additional drawers underneath that.
Just plain box springs?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're heading down to grab all of the stuff. This is what they gave us. They planned everything out, and we have a shopping list. Oh my gosh. This is going to take forever. All right, this is the last of it. It's gonna be a very full truck. How much snow do you think we got?
4 inches.
We got everything inside, but it's so snowy that we're gonna open up the 3 boxes that were hanging out of the truck just because they got snow on them and I don't want them to be soaking wet. We just got home and moved everything into our dining room, unpacked all of the frames and stuff. Day 1 is complete. It is 9 o'clock on Sunday. And I'll show you guys when we get to packing or building. But all right, day 2 starts now. We're gonna put the frames up. I cleared everything out of this room. You can see the dirty closet in the background. I shoved everything that was on the clothing racks and stuff in there. I just kept them on my hangers so I can hang them back up. So all of that stuff will go in these organizers, but clean slate. We started putting the frames together in the order of how they were stacked in the house, so not really any order. So the middle one is the one that we did first, which was the largest. It was the hardest, 1 because it was the biggest, and 2 because it was the first one that we were putting together. I will say I have put together so much IKEA furniture by myself, but these would be nearly impossible to do alone because I didn't have enough clearance to build it on the floor and pop it up. I had to build it standing up. So 2 people is definitely recommended if you are putting these together. Look how big he looks sitting in the corner right now. Here, we have plenty. One down. we just moved that one into place. We just kind of guessed where it would go and then moved on to build the second one, which was the medium width. And that one went by far the quickest, I think partially because we already knew what we were doing, and then also just because it was smaller than the first one, so it seemed way easier. I highly suggest, if you are putting these together, to have one person kind of do the longer tall parts and then the other person prep the smaller parts, so that you're both working on things at the same time and then come together and put the pieces together. That really, really worked for us. 2 down, 1 to go. It's so crazy, it doesn't feel like it's gonna fit in there. All right, all 3 of them are in. Now we're just connecting them together. All right, all 3 units are in. Adam's work here is done.
The frame work is in.
I know, but you don't have to do the rest of it. Now I can do the rest of it. MVP award goes to that guy. My fiance! Alright, it is the next day. I am still in my pajamas. It's the morning. So I'm just going to work on these in my sweats for a bit. I have all of the pieces out there, but I'm just going to slowly bring them in, build them, and put them in place as I go. So let's do this. Hopefully, I'm really hoping I can get it all done today. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I'm actually feeling really under the weather. I woke up with a sore throat and a stuffy nose, and I'm just really, really tired. So let's see how far I can get on this. I'm gonna try and go in order of like left to right. So I'm gonna put the things that are gonna go in the left area first. The problem with IKEA furniture is that once you put it together once, it's way easier, but with projects like this, a lot of the things you only have one of each thing, so it's kind of a learning curve the entire time. But I started out on the left side putting in my double shoe rack. I do have a single shoe rack that I put in next that is actually made for the shallower shelves, but you can use it for these deeper shelves. It's just a matter of preference. I don't think it's as much storage, so I will be swapping it out. And then I have to run over to the right side and put in the 2 shelves on this side. This was the easiest little section because all it had was 2 shelves and then 1 clothing rack. And then I started building the drawers. I totally messed up the first drawer, realized my mistake, and then was able to do the rest of the drawers very, very quickly. I will say that it was like 7 minutes per drawer, but the first one was a complete disaster. I ended up being able to salvage it though. All right, now that this is all the way put together, I'm going to start putting stuff in it. I did get the 2 rods that are going to go in this unit today. I'm probably not going to put them up right this second. They will go up in this video, but I'm just still feeling really, really under the weather. So I'm going to work on probably these drawers, hang stuff in this one. We'll see, but let's start organizing. I started out with my shoes. I kind of wanted to put ones that I like to look at on the top shelf because they are the most visible. And then I also wanted to be functional, so I figured pairing the like products together would make the most sense. So that is what I did. All my booties and then all of my sandals on the bottom one. I'm sure that this will be rearranged as I bring in the rest of my shoes. And then here I'm just putting up the lower clothing bar in the left section. I have 2 bars that are on top of each other for a lot of my hanging clothes, and I had to recount the little holes on the sides like 8 million times on this because it's so hard to keep track of where you are when you're trying to drill all of the brackets in. But I am just going through and kind of figuring out how I want this. I know that you'll see through this that I change things around a lot as I go, just because it's really hard to know how you want things to look until you put it in there, try it, and then move it around again. I am starting to clean out my dresser. I have so many clothes in here, and I ended up, you don't see the end result, but I got rid of like 70% of the clothes. So these are just some pajamas. I'm using the dividers that actually go in it's the Hemnes unit that I had, the drawer or the dresser, and I'm just using those organizers at least for now and just kind of putting things away. Everything that ends up in the drawer is stuff that I keep. Everything that I go through that I put to the side is something that I got rid of. It was honestly way more than half of my clothing. So as you can see here, I'm just throwing stuff to the side. I got rid of all of the stuff that went to the side, and then everything that's going into the drawer I do end up keeping. All right, I think I decided that I'm going to take these 2 shoe racks out and just put regular shelves, or 1 regular shelf in right here, and then just put my shoes on a shelf, or on 2 shelves rather, because I feel like I'm not fitting as many things and I can't figure out how to put my wedges or heels on these. I could put them on the top one, but there's not enough room on the bottom one. I just don't feel like they work. I guess I could get closer and show you. They don't work as well as I was hoping that they would. So let me just show you. So I can put whatever I want on this shelf, but this pair of wedges, for instance, doesn't fit on this shelf. So, or, you know, heels don't fit. So the only thing that will fit are like flats or something that goes underneath this part. And then I obviously could put them up here if I wanted to, which is obviously an option, but I just think that I would get more room out of the regular shelves because they would go farther back. So I could put like all of these booties that I'm not gonna wear once summer comes, I could put them in the back and keep all of my sandals in the front, and then in the opposite seasons swap them out. And I think that because I'm not getting the full use, like I'm just missing a little bit, I don't have quite as much storage. I think I could do 4 pairs all facing forward instead of having to have them like this, which I just personally like the way it looks better with the facing forward. I know I'm being picky, but I think that that is just going to work better for me to utilize all of my space in the best way possible. And then my drawers are coming together. I have, this is such a mess still. I have cleaned out this drawer and this drawer, as well as these top 3 drawers. These 3 just had socks, bras, and underwear in them. And then I still have to do this drawer, which is a lot of random socks and then just a couple of sweatshirts. So not a big deal. And then this drawer is like more sweatshirts and sweatpants. So I need to put these away. And then this drawer is like a junk drawer, and it has just random packaging and stuff that I need to move. I also moved all of the sweaters, or the sweaters. These are kind of more sweatshirts. So I moved all of the sweaters, and then a couple of the bins. I realized the bins fit up there, so I think I might put some stuff up there. So like maybe my bathing suits and like summer stuff will go up there in the winter, and then swap it and put like my cold weather accessories or something in them, or just things that I don't need all the time up there. And then all of my sweaters and denim is right here. I'm going to hang these and see how it goes. So I'm going to put them in this area right now. That's what I'm gonna work on now. I go back and forth on wanting to hang my sweaters just because sometimes I feel like if they hang for a long time, you do get the marks in the shoulders, which I don't like, but I do like the way that they look hung, and I think that it's easier to see everything in your closet when it's hung. So I'm always really torn on how I want to store these. For now, I'm going to leave them hung up just because I like the way that it looks. I might swap it out for seasons depending on what everything looks like once I have the rest of my clothes in this system and in this room. But for now, I do like the way that they look hung. And the same thing with my denim. I just like to be able to see everything right there instead of having to go through stacks of it. I think it's easier to keep organized personally. This This middle section, I change around so many times. You are going to see me mess with things, change things. I'm still not 100% happy with it, but I do think everything is a work in progress, and you just really have to change things around, see how they look, and mess around with things until you're happy with how it ends up looking in the long run. This is the current overview of my closet. So I'm just gonna walk you through everything that's here right now. There is a tray that's gonna go right here. So it'll be a pull-out tray, and I can put accessories or jewelry or anything in there. I'm actually kind of thinking about adding another drawer and putting this shelf to be a little bit higher, because this is very unused space. I might put another shelf right here as well. And then I did say I'm gonna switch out these shoe racks and put shelves there. So this is what it is for now, but I think I am going to change a couple of things about it. So up here, I just have that Gucci box. I might switch that out too. I'm gonna put these back in my closet and then just get the same ones in a different color probably for up there, so that they are a little bit different, or just order another set so that I have them in my closet as well, because those are so useful. So in these top things, I have all of my travel stuff, I have extra hair stuff, and then I can't remember what's in the third one. Something that I don't reach for a lot. Oh, winter scarves. So I think I will swap that out for winter and summer accordingly. And then over here, I have just a couple of longer cardigans, jacket, a couple of vests, and then a couple of dresses. I still have to go through the closet in the guest room. This is not all of my clothing. And then down here, I've got a couple of pairs of boots and a couple of pairs of sandals, a couple tote bags, and a weekender bag. This is what I mean by the shoe racks, is that I can do 2 pairs of shoes deep in these on the shelves if they're just the full length of the shelf. So I am going to switch out the shoe racks. These are not going to stay like this. I realize it looks crazy with winter boots and then obviously summer shoes, but that's where we're at right now. And then in the middle one, this is the widest one. I have the 3 bins at the top. Again, this is just a lot of unused space, so I need to do something with that. And then in here, I have my sunglass display, a jewelry display. I need to go through this. It has a lot of stuff that I don't wear anymore. And then I have my acrylic bin that has all of my headbands on it and hair accessories inside of here. My mom painted this picture. I think it is so perfect. This little canister my sister got me, and then I have my earring display. Over here, like I said, I will have the tray here, so this will be a little bit less visible than it is right now. You can obviously see right through it, but instead of seeing this, you will see the tray. So right now, this just has an acrylic organizer with some clutch bags in it, another handbag, some books with a little jewelry tin, and then some of my straw bags. I'm not sure exactly what will end up in here. We'll see. And then this next drawer just has socks, bras, and underwear. In this drawer, I have long sleeve tees, short sleeve tees, shorts. These are some leggings, and then some sweatshirts. I have so many more things in the wash, so I'm not sure exactly how this will be organized. I might have to move my sweatshirts somewhere else, or I might just have to swap them out for summer and winter, because I don't think that I don't need my shorts in here in the winter, and I won't need my heavier sweaters in here in the summer. So I might just do a little swap. And then in the last drawer, I have sweatpants, and then behind here, these organizers are actually from IKEA, and they come in 3 different sizes. So they come in the square size, and then the longer one, which is basically 2 squares, and then the larger square, which is 4 of these. And I love these, but they don't fit perfectly in here. So as you can see, there's just enough room to not fit another one. And so behind here, I just put my Christmas pajamas, because I'm not going to wear them again until Christmas, but I do want them in here. And this is just a sentimental t-shirt from my elementary school. And then I have sweatpants, I have sleep tanks, sleep shorts, some sweatshirts, and then just some empty space for now. And then on the last one, I just have some sweaters over here. Almost all of my sweaters are in the wash, so I don't know how they'll all fit after they're all washed and clean. And then just a couple of blousey tops. Down here, I've got my denim, and then some tank tops and just summery tops. And then I have this shoe rack, and I have this shoe rack. So that is my organization for now. I will update you guys when it changes. It probably won't be for a while because this tray isn't even, there's not even a date of when it's coming back in stock. So I'm not gonna go back to IKEA until I'm able to get everything I want in one trip. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me on this journey. It has been, I think, like a week and a half since I first went to IKEA and got this. I just have not had the time to go through and organize it, and there are some changes that will still be made, but overall I'm really happy with it. I feel like I have so much more storage. I am thinking I'm going to move the dresser that I was emptying into my office because it has really great drawers for storage, so I'm excited to have more storage in my office. I just have to play around with things, but I was thinking I would do a full room tour of this room. If you guys are interested in that, let me know down below in the comments if that's something that you would want to see. I would be more than happy to film that for you guys. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you have a PAX closet, if you have been organizing things on your own. I will link every single thing that I can. Like I said, I will let you guys know my entire shopping list of what I got from IKEA, but then also just other items, the organizers, the acrylic stuff. I've got a ton of stuff from Amazon, the bins, the hangers, all the things that I can link will be down below for you. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. I have tons of other organizational, decluttering, fashion, and beauty videos coming, so get ready for those, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.